This is how to create include files for your expert advisors and indicators. So the first thing you guys want to do is open up MetaTrader and then open up MetaQuotes. The next thing you guys want to do is hit new. I'm going to go to include. And we're going to call this database for everything. Okay. But we got a database for everything. And here you guys are going to be creating basically things you can be using other expert advisors. So first off, let's create something very simple. We're going to create a bool. And we're going to be like this currency checker. That's what we're going to call it. Currency checker. Okay. Now this is a function. And in here, we're going to be call this, say, string 1. Now with this, guys, it's very simple. You guys are going to put in here string 1, call it anything you want, string whatever. And we're going to make sure that our string value, and we can put in here, you just put in here a symbol. Now, why would you want to do this? Because it makes it easier because you all have it in one place and you can just call it from here. You don't have to always keep creating the same information. So what you can do is this. If 1, which would actually be equal, my bad. I forgot to do this incorrectly. So you just do string 1 equals the symbol, right? Whatever it is. So if you guys are going to equals, actually you can do it this way, equals, if you only want it to run on, just say Bitcoin, BTC, USD, for example. So you only want currency checker to run on that. So it'll be 1 equals the symbol. Okay, and we're going to have another one that's 2. So we're going to equal 1, 2. Equals true. So if the symbol matches Bitcoin, then you will have this equal true, and else two will equal false. Now, this is the power of using include files. You can use this on pretty much anything else. So we can type in return 2. Now, these are within the code, so you don't have to worry about it. It's everywhere. So hit compile, cannot. Oops. So once you have this in here, you can use it in all your robots. So our expert advisor. So if you want to create an expert advisor and just type in test me out or test include, what you want to do is go ahead next and next and next. All right, and then right here, you on the top code of the code, you would just do this, enter, 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 and then do hashtag include, and then type in the name of the file. Type in, it's a little greater than value. Find it myself, and then what you want to do is find the name of the file and type it in database for everything .mql4. QH, and that's it. So now when you're doing your program in here, okay, when you're doing your program in here, you can hit compile and go down to the on tick. We don't need all this other stuff. Give me a second. Go to the on tick over here. We don't need this right here. This is the on. Oh, let me get rid of that. So get rid of everything else. You don't really need it for this video. And here you can just do this. You can call that, because we brought it up here, include, and just say print, and we're going to call it over here, the database or everything. We're going to call it currency. All right, and boom. It's going to either read true or false. We're going to go back to MetaTrader, and we're going to be using, it's called what? Test include. Test include file. Test include. Here we go. Use £0 on the 5 minute, and we're going to let it run, and then we're going to hit stop. And see, it says false, 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 false. So if it's not on Bitcoin, it's not going to run. And what you can do with that information is when you're trying out different formulas or stuff, if you want this to be like, hey, I want a special type of order that can run, you can do an if, and be like, if currency checker equals true, what you can do is do this right here and be like, int order send, and you'd be like this. Okay, if it matches this criteria, these indicators will buy XYZ. Okay, and this for just testing right there. Another way you can use it is once you're creating this right here, you can be now, since you did the include, you can use it in anywhere in here. So you can, if you created a whole bunch of different functions, you can make your code look a whole lot easier. So you have currency checker here. You can do a function for calculating pips. You can use as many different functions in here and then call it into your main code over here. So you'd be like, okay, instead of, if we go back to some of the previous stuff, like the iCustom video, like you can make this a function right here. You can make a lot of this stuff a function. What else? And if you go to the functions video, we could have done all this over here. We go copy right here, bring it to the include file. And remember, this is from previous video. We can type in, we have int basic, we have indicator. So what we can do is this, go back over here, and we're on our on tick, okay? Database, no, I'm sorry, include everything. Oh, I put in the wrong spot, my bad. Go back over here, put this in our database, hit compile, go back to include, and now we're in our void, and now we can just type it in like the first one was basic. So if you type it in, go back over here. Our first one is capital V basic. So we can just type it in like this. Okay, how it popped up like that. Because now we can call that function. If we go back over here, type in indicator, it'll pop up too. Okay, pop right back up. And if we type in price finder, okay, pop right up. Now that's how you can use, instead of typing in the functions at the bottom of your code on all your expert advisors or your indicators, because indicators, same thing. Just you guys can just put the exact same thing. It'll call it up right there as long as you put the include file. You can also do this right here, master candle finder. It'll pop up so you can make your code a lot easier to deal with and a lot better to manage, okay? So you can make your code look better. So master, see, came right up. And if you type it in right here, see how it comes to the int open. We can do the close, see how it pops up. You can use it anywhere in your code, and it run just as expert advisor would be. This is It's basically like kind of like a shortcut to make your code look better and cleaner. But that's the easy way of using include files. If any question or comments, let me know. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if any questions about any update videos I should make, join the Telegram group or the Discord, primarily the Telegram, and we can have a conversation, and I can possibly make that video for you. But that's it, guys. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.